I'm Catherine Corp.
And I'm Kimberly Corp.
And welcome to
Let's Get Wellthy. And remember, it's Wellthy with a W-E-L-L. The title of today's video is March Madness.
Why is it March Madness? Because we are eliminating sugar, zero sugar for 10 days.
And we're having a no sugar challenge here at our studio, and we invite you to join us.
Yes, so.
And it's March Madness because eliminating sugar will make us a little bit crazy.
It'll make it, but remember, the first 3 days are going to be the hardest. But remember, this is no refined sugar, no cane sugar, no honey, no molasses, no, what else am I forgetting?
You know, fructose, sucralose, all
Right.
the OSEs. I mean, well, you can have milk. Milk is lactose,
Yeah.
but anyway. We have a link below with 61 synonyms for sugar.
Yes.
And we're even eliminating, as we said, all the the artificial sweeteners.
Yes.
That's our big downfall. Like, we're not huge. I mean, everybody knows ice cream, cake, chocolate,
Right,
whatever.
I think this challenge is really meant for people. Most people aren't going out and eating donuts every day.
Right, but our big thing will be eliminating the artificial sweeteners, which will also mean that we'll probably be eliminating caffeine. So it'll be a truly mad month for us.
10 days.
10 days, right. She's like, you can do.
Doing it. But one thing we really want you all to know is where sugars may be hiding. Because I've mentioned this to some friends and they're like, well, I don't eat a lot of sugar. And then you start reminding people of where sugars are hiding in the diet and they're like, oh. So we want to run through some of those.
We want to run through, but before we do, here's how you know for sure. We have a separate video about how to read a nutrition label, and you just have to go and look at the sugars, but also look at the ingredients. So some of the places it hides are salad dressings and condiments.
And sauces.
And soups.
Smoothies.
Smoothies, and some of the smoothies have like super sexy, healthy names, and they're actually not. But kudos to the marketing department.
Right. Protein bars have sugar. Yogurt. Oftentimes yogurt, the second ingredient is sugar, even before the fruit.
Yes, be very careful. Packaged oatmeals, I mean, if you buy oatmeal plain, fine, but if you buy like one of the pre-packaged instant oatmeals, lots of sugar in those.
Yep, bread.
Cereal.
Yeah, crackers.
This is depressing, isn't it?
I know. It's like, what are we
Coleslaw, because we did a lot of research. Actually, we've included a lot of links to magazine articles we read. But like coleslaw has a lot of sugar. Be careful of potato chips. You're better off getting the
Salt and vinegar. Yeah.
Because I was manically reading labels. Cheddar, barbecue, sour cream, and onion, they all also have sugar in them.
It's very sad. But
yes.
The whole idea of the challenge is not to deprive us all, right? That's
Exactly.
not what we're trying to do. We're trying to reset our bodies to not crave sugar as much and also to be a little bit more mindful when we stop the challenge of where the sugar is lurking.
Right.
But there's one main place that sugar is lurking that you have to go off of for 10 days.
So, sadly, you can do it. You can do it. For 10 days, no alcohol. Which is why we're drinking now. Cheers.
Cheers.
So, bottoms up. You talk about fruit while I have a sip.
So, fruit. Fruit naturally has sugar in it. We don't want you drinking any processed fruit juices. Let's face it, you could drink 8 ounces of apple juice and it'd be the equivalent of having the juice of 4 apples. Why not eat 1 apple?
You can't eat 4, you'll be sick.
You can't. I don't think anyone can overeat on apples.
Your
If
jaw
anyone
will
wants to
get
try
hurt.
that and let us know how it goes, please do. But seriously, have 1 apple, the fiber will fill you up, and then it'll be good and you'll still get all the nutrients of the apple. Same thing with an orange or a grapefruit.
Right, so fruit is okay. So fruit is obviously okay. So anything that, I know, she's taking it away from me already. So anything that occurs naturally in an object that hasn't been altered is fine. One of our main goals in doing this is to reset our palates.
Yes.
So think of it as you're resetting your own palate.
Right.
So that when you start to add things back in, maybe when we drink our iced teas from Dunkin' Donuts, we'll be happy with just 1 pack of yellow as opposed to...
Or maybe none.
Or maybe 0, that'd be a miracle.
Or maybe we'll switch to herbal tea.
Maybe we will.
So that we actually already have lined up a whole bunch of herbal teas that we're going to try that might naturally be a little bit sweeter, like hibiscus or rooibos or something. So you do want to make a little bit of preparation so you're not crazy.
Right.
You don't kill the loved ones near you.
Near you. Okay, one final little word. If you're planning a dinner party and you're marinating fish or something and it's a teriyaki sauce and the marinade for 6 pieces of fish has a tablespoon of sugar that the fish sits in with its little soy sauce and marinade and then it's discarded, okay, don't go that nuts.
Right.
Have your dinner party. You know, if you have something special planned, if it's your child's birthday, don't torture the child. Save this challenge for afterwards.
Right. The whole idea is that making you mindful. You want
Yes.
to be mindful of the amount of sugar that you eat and also where it's lurking so that you'll know for later.
Yeah, and I think the main takeaway here is when you read a nutrition label, you will be shocked at, oh my gosh, there's sugar in this. Like even crackers, there are crackers that don't have sugar in them and there are ones that do, and they're the same price point. So you could just go to the grocery store and say, okay, you know what, I'm not gonna get these, I'll get these.
Right. And that doesn't mean to load up on the salt just because you can't have the sugar. Right. Just saying.
Right. Alrighty, and drink lots of water.
Yes.
That has no sugar.
It doesn't. All right, so hopefully you'll take the challenge with us.